Welcome back to another episode of Passion Beer. Nick here with Shane. Shane, I busted something out of my beer closet today. Got the
Once again, Nick.
Allagash Interlude from 2012 October. So this one is a Saison aged in red wine barrels. With a little bit,
right?
Yep.
With some bread in there. I'm ready for it.
I'm pretty excited.
No, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I've personally had from Allagash, I think they do some really, really nice Belgian styles. And anything that you put in a red wine barrel with some Brett, I mean, I'm totally game for that.
So the directions on the side of the label actually explicitly call out pour slowly. So I'm going a little rapid here.
Yeah.
Nice. First thing I noticed was the carbonation though when I poured this one.
Yep. Yeah, lots of carbonation. I mean, semi-hazy. I mean, it's kind of like a light orange, coppery color. Not much of a head. Kind of killed it really quickly there.
I know, and I was pouring a little bit more vigorously than what's recommended on the bottle. So
doesn't really seem to be much lacing sticking, but...
How about the nose on this one? Pick up anything... It's got a little bit of that funk because of the bread.
Lots of funk.
Yeah, so...
I mean, you definitely get those red wine. Those kind of... It smells a little dry, but then it also has like this sweetness to it a little bit. I think... Almost smells like you get some cherries or something in there too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of that comes from the type of wine barrels that it's aged in. I'm picking up a little bit of Syrah in there.
Yeah.
Maybe a little... It
smells. I mean, it smells.
It smells
really
fruity,
nice.
But there's a little bit of dryness on that nose, and I think that might be from the Merlot or Syrah. I'm having a really hard time picking that up on the nose itself, so I got to dive into that.
Yeah, let's do it. Cheers.
All I have to say is this is worth every dollar.
Yeah.
Oh, this was... I mean, this cost me... It wasn't dirt cheap by any means. It was about $18 for the bottle.
No, that's really good. You get that Brett funk up front. Not anything tart, sour.
Exactly. It's not that tart, sourness, pucker effect that you're looking for. But, I mean, you do get that funk. You get a nice plate with the wine barrels in there, and I mean a little bit of oak from those barrels.
Right.
This is phenomenal.
No, it's really. I mean, you can immediately tell it's a Brett beer. And Brett beer only. There's no lacto in there to make it sour. It's just very straightforward Brett. There really is a nice like underlying red wine barrel character to it.
And the style that the beer is a Saison, and it actually maintains a lot of those qualities. But it's accented with that barrel age process and the Brett as well.
Yeah.
I'm able to pick up just about everything that this thing advertises.
Yeah, no, it's really, really, really good. What are you going to rate this one?
Well, with it being such a high ABV Saison, and with everything that it claims that it is, I'm going to have to go with probably a 94 on this one. I love the barrels. I love the flavors. I love how they play with each other. It's not overwhelming. It's not forced or anything at the end of the day. So, I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. Maybe if they just could have tuned up that funk factor a little bit for me, I think it would have been a little bit of a higher rating. But overall, this is one solid beer that I highly recommend seeking out. Yeah,
no, I'm pretty damn close with you. I'm going to go a 93 on this one. The only reason that I'm going to maybe take it a step lower than you is, while there is tons of complexity in the red wine and stuff like that, and the Saison base does come through, I wish just a little bit more of those flavors would come through other than like the Brett in the barrel. But I think it is a really nice balance. I mean, it's, there's really nothing bad to say about this beer. For what it is, I think it's really good. I think it was well worth your investment.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely.
Thank you very much for this.
As always, my pleasure. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Passion Beer. Nick here with Shane, and we're signing off. Cheers.